There are 7 main ways to earn medals in Farm Together. So for the first one is questing. So at level 1 you have questing available to you. These here are different quests. So as you can see, the reward is experience and medals. And then these ones here are ones that I pay 1 medal for. And get rewarded with 40 medals after you complete it. Normally it takes a little while, but is definitely worth it. So obviously you can have a bunch of quests available at once. Once your farm is big enough, you'll be able to focus on all of these at the same time. So this can easily bring you in several hundred medals a day with minimum effort. The next method is the jam stall. So this thing here, you'll unlock at a low level, and you need these as well. A lot of fruit presses. So this essentially just turns fruit into jam, and then once you get 10 jam, turn it in, and you get a medal. And so you can do this on a very large scale, obviously. So, you know, you can place a bunch of apple trees or whatever tree, whatever tree that you prefer, and boom, there you go. Got a big old metal farm. The next method is the honey stand. And so I have this little bee farm over here. And so basically you can harvest these once a day. When you go to turn them in, after you have 20 comb, you turn that in, boom, medals. These are pretty cheap, so you can place a lot of these. I only just have a really small amount of them. But I mean, if you want, you can make half your freaking farm these things and just, you know, make a bunch of medals once a day, you know, harvest once and then boom, get a whole bunch of them. Next way is the cheese stand, which my cheese stand is over here. So after you get a bunch of livestock, you know, a bunch of cows, goat, and deer for some reason, you can milk them all. And so once you have a pretty large milk farm, you can use these cheese factories and make a bunch of cheese with them. It takes a lot of milk, so you're going to have a lot of livestock and a lot of gathering for it, but just 10 cheese gives you 1 medal. And you can farm quite a bit of cheese in a day if you have, you know, a decent amount of livestock to work with. So the next one is this pawn shop right behind me. So as your farm grows larger, you're going to have farm hands, you know, people that collect stuff for you. And whenever you collect stuff, you have a small chance to get nuggets, gold nuggets. Once you get the gold nuggets, you can get a lot of different resources with them. But as you can see here, one of them is metals. And so I just made 15 metals from 150 nuggets, and you know, I haven't been farming those. That's just over time my farm hands have been gathering, and then I, you know, farm some of my resources and just get them slowly over time. So that's a really easy passive way to get them. The next one is house tasks. So once you get a higher level, you'll be able to unlock houses. After you place your house, you're going to have these different tasks. So like the sunflower, for example, painting this sunflower rewards you with a medal. And then these here, boom, 1 medal. And so there are different songs. There's also one that I haven't unlocked yet that will actually give you 2 medals. But there are several songs that you can play on the piano that will give you medals. So, when you unlock houses, you can have a piano in each house, and you can have an easel in each house. So the more houses you have, the more medals you could possibly earn over time, along with the tickets, which is needed to pay your farmhands. And then the last way that I know to make metals is the gift shop here. So once you get an insane amount of gold late game, and you don't really have, you know, that big of use for it, you can simply just turn 250,000 gold into metals. And you can basically do this every minute. So if you have hundreds of million of gold on you, or billions of gold, as I see some players have, they can just literally sit here and every minute get a metal. And later on, I mean, it's pretty easy to make insane amounts of gold. So those are the main ways that I know how to make metals. So thanks for watching. Like and sub. Do it now. Goodbye. Bye-bye.